The day-to-day life of the Minutemen of Sanctuary Hill was a constant struggle against the post-apocalyptic wasteland of the Commonwealth. With no resources or support, they had to find ways to survive and protect people from the dangers of the outside world. The Minutemen were a ragtag group of freedom fighters, scavengers, and survivors, all brought together by one goal: to protect the people of the Commonwealth from the dangers of the outside world. Their leader, Preston Garvey, was always on the lookout for new members, and was willing to take in anyone who offered help. For the most part, the Minutemen's daily life consisted of scavenging for supplies, patrolling their territory, and trading goods with other settlements. In between these activities, they had to deal with the occasional attack from raiders, super mutants, or the Brotherhood of Steel. The Minutemen worked hard to build a network of trading routes that would enable them to acquire the resources they needed to survive. They also worked to build relationships with other settlements, so they could trade goods and services with them. The Minutemen also protected the people of the Commonwealth from the dangers of the outside world. In addition to keeping raiders and super mutants away, they also fought against the Institute, a powerful organization that sought to take control of the Commonwealth. The Minutemen's days were often long and hard, but they persevered in the face of impossible odds. They were the last line of defense against the dangers of the post-apocalyptic world, and they refused to give up. Another story about a mission for the Minutemen. The sun had long since set, casting an eerie red glow over the small farmstead. The only sounds were the creaking of the windmill and the distant caw of a crow. All was still. Captain Johnson and his unit of Minutemen stood silently, watching the farm, their weapons at the ready. They had been tracking a group of raiders for days and, according to intel, the raiders had taken over the farm. It was a standard mission for the Minutemen: recon the farm and, if necessary, take it back from the raiders. Johnson gave the signal, and his men, dressed in their distinctive blue uniforms, fanned out in a line and advanced slowly towards the farm. As they approached, they could see the lights of the farmhouse and the barn, and the silhouettes of people milling around in the yard. The raiders had made themselves at home, and the Minutemen could hear them laughing and jeering as they set up camp. Johnson gave the signal, and his men moved in, firing a few warning shots and shouting orders to the raiders. The raiders were clearly taken by surprise and, after a brief moment of confusion, quickly surrendered. With the raiders in custody, the Minutemen quickly secured the farm and the surrounding area. They rounded up the raiders and took them away in a convoy of trucks, leaving the farm in the hands of the rightful owners. The mission was a success, and Johnson and his unit of Minutemen headed back to their camp, proud of a job well done. The raiders had been defeated, and the farm was safe once again. For Johnson and his unit, it had been just another standard mission for the Minutemen. Yay, the end. Oh right, yeah, I have to do this stuff now. Like, comment and subscribe. And please watch my other videos and comment ideas on stories.